All right, here we go.
All right,
This is
ladies.
game 2. We missed game 1.
Indeed, we were missing game 1 while we covered the other match.
Yeah. So you want to tell us about Entity?
Sure thing. Entity up a game as they spawn here in the north side of a hotspot. Fielding a triple destroyer lineup. We're looking at Riddled's gearing here. A very traditional torpedo-heavy, stealth-heavy build. Flanked by Cute Malone's Marceau. Have a look there. Okay, nothing particularly abnormal there. He is running Fearless Brawler. I love seeing that skill on destroyers. Throwboat. Oh, Zath, I love the name of this guy. I want to make a new account with that name now. That is amazing. Throwboat here in a largely torpedo-centric build gearing is running the smoke mod down there in slot 3. Backed up by a Wooshta. That's fish bread. Love that name too. And Yandere Akagi in a Bungo. Now, this particular Bungo, Zath, check out his skill set, running the improved AP skill for his battleship.
It's a good choice for a Bungo because you're really never going to shoot AP.
Rounding out the cruisers.
Sorry, never going to shoot HE.
Yep. Rounding out the cruisers, we have Strategic Faults Napoli. Again, it's a secondary style build. The Dying Dutchman. Man, these names are so clever. Also the same kind of build. Mm-hmm. And then Heavy Klutza. Heavy Klutza. Minotaur. That is a Minotaur, I presume. It is indeed. And their final battleship, Ritterburns Libertad.
Yeah, we saw Dying Dutchman live up to his name quite a bit last weekend.
Okay.
So, opposing to the south, wearing red is TSY with Gumo heading his way towards the sea cap. He's got the unique up. Actually, he's full 420 Blaze It build, including slot 3 extended smoke mod. We got Ooze Gdansk, followed up by Zhao Wuya's Minotaur. That's a radar Minotaur, of course. Hugo is heading towards the B cap with his Yu Yang. I'm surprised to see him not supporting the team up at B just to luck chuck some torps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Montana's Utrecht. That's going to be fun to see.
It's
heading his way. It looks like he's going to try to take advantage of the smoke screen, but he's still pretty far back. We got Filament's Bungo with a bit of a different build there with some ability to change AP and HE. We have LY460's San Martin working his way to the D cap with the Q18 or the Q, I don't know, Delny, over at the D cap there with Geo build Delny. That was a mouthful, but there we go.
We got there in the end, baby. A mountain of
torpedoes. In the end as... Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, as the death snails have been drawn on the map.
Yep. A wall of torpedoes coming in here to the south, obviously spotted by this Minotaur Hydro, and doesn't like all of them have the range. Both teams laying giant smoke screens up near the sea cap, but nobody going in there just yet. Both teams leaving a destroyer and a radar cruiser behind as they continue to push to the west. Now the Marceau, with an easy speed advantage, gets there first for Entity, and that's going to be the first cap of the game as they begin to tick up points.
Now, back in the day, we used to call those torpedoes, your mountain of torpedoes you were talking about, we called those walls of skill.
Yes, the wall of skill. The ubiquitous wall of skill.
Mm-hmm.
Deepwater torpedoes run out well short of Heavy Klutz's hull, and so now he's in a more maneuverable position. He can slide a little closer to the cap if he wants. Now, Zhao's Minotaur has backed off the sea cap and left Use Gdansk behind entirely. I'm a little surprised by that. Use Gdansk radar here, picking up Riddled's gearing. A little bit of early chip damage. Actually, hasn't actually hit him yet. My apologies. And just pushing him off the cap mostly. Hugo's Yu Yang now into the B cap at last. This is a much different game from what we saw last game, right? Both teams shoving a decent amount of force straight into the western side of the map. Last game, we didn't see much of this.
No, we definitely did not.
Actually going to see some combat over here in the decap as well. Throwboats gearing getting spotted briefly on the San Martin radar. Still has Q18 Q's Delny lit.
Now, I will say, we've seen Worcester a couple of times last weekend. Never won. Just it's kind of like that Curse of the Libertad last series.
Well, Libertad and Worcester on the same team this time now, Zath. So we'll have to see how that shakes out. Could be the double curse.
Yeah, double cursed.
All right. Both teams contesting D here. A destroyer from each team sitting in there. The battle for C continues as entities push to the 1-2 line now begins to turn southward. Let's see how TSY sets up to receive.
Some Ohio shells on the Napoli. Napoli's just a little too close to the land. It's interesting seeing not a lot going on at the CCAP right now.
Sees a lot of back and forth, but no real gains. Although I got to say, if I'm the Gdansk, I am leery of that Minotaur. Minotaur is just not a ship I ever want to see when I play a destroyer, especially not a well-played radar minnow. Some deepwater torps coming in on
shells.
The strategic, and he takes one, and another one's going to go into Ritter's Libertad here.
Yeah, the decision to not put the Yu Yang so high up in the sea allows them to get to that one line as quickly as possible for these torpedoes specifically.
This entity push kind of just made the turn and then stopped. And now it feels like the Libertad and Napoli are just going to get farmed out up here. One thing I like about how Hugo's Yu Yang is working, see how he's staggering his torpedo launches? I'm a huge fan of doing this. I love it when I see players do this because I think it's more impactful. You create worse maneuvering decisions. You have the chance of landing longer duration floods.
Yep.
Can be a big deal.
Yep. You also keep them guessing as far as when the next torpedoes are coming.
Yep.
And it looks like Ritter will take 2 more deep water torpedoes, one in the bow, one in the stern. Oof, that's double flood for another 20 seconds.
You say that, and his engines are out. And guess what, Zath? More torpedoes inbound. Yep.
But wait, there's more.
That one that snuck past the island is almost guaranteed to hit him up forward here. Unless the Napoli does a Mr. President. He does.
Get down, Mr. President. Let's go.
Napoli plays get down, Mr. President, and steps in front of the deepwater torpedo that would have 100% ended Ritter's game.
Yeah, awesome play there. Ritter's getting the heel up. But I'm with you. It just feels weird. They put all their forces into this one little push, and then they're like, nah.
And then like, nah, we stopped.
Let's just not do it.
I mean, I think...
Go. I think the reason for that is because they got the decap, right? So Entity's like, okay, we don't need to push over here anymore.
Well, not only that, but like TSY was well entrenched and set up to receive this push. So I think at some point you look at the situation and go, I got a cap advantage. I don't need to throw away my health advantage for no reason. So F it, we're good. Pull the brakes. It's a 150-point lead and growing here for Entity. TSY pushed out of everything but the B cap.
Well, TSY's Utrecht is in trouble. I've been following him, just narrowly dodging torpedoes, but then he's got Libertad shooting at him, Napoli. I don't know why he's not going to where Entity's Libertad and Napoli are just camping, because he's got the tools to prevent that.
Well, and he did dunk the Libertad pretty good a little minute ago with one of the airstrikes, right? Took probably 10, 12,000 HP away. As the San Martin just gets dunked from TSY. Must have been a torpedo. Or the boom. Oh, I think the Bungo hit him, actually, now that I think about it.
He got Bungo smashed for 40K.
Yeah. Get bungoed, as the kids like to say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, by picking up the decap, they cough up a huge chunk of San Martin health, but it's going to pay off. It cuts the timer. It buys them more time. TSY now with 4. We're still over 4 minutes to an entity win here, so they'll see if they can salvage something out of it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the other side, TSY actually starting to push up now. Yep. One line. I like this.
So do I. TSY now playing the aggressor over here in an area of the map where they were clearly on the back foot, but times have changed.
Yep. Ritter is going to try to use this opportunity to W out of here before the torpedoes arrive.
I think he might have timed this incorrectly. Yeah, he's dead.
Kind of the point.
Yep.
He knows it. One final defiant salvo.
Ooh, he does get a Citadel.
Citadel's.
He does get a blind sit on Zhao's Minotaur, so, I mean, you're never excited to see that trade, but he got some good damage on his way out the door.
Yeah.
Entity working an 80-point lead now, down a ship, maybe losing one of these Napolis.
I love Hugo's Yu Yang radar here. Not only is he going to walk into the A-cap, but he's also covering the Napoli.
Hugo, in my opinion, has been giving a masterclass on how to play Pan-Asian Destroyer for the last 10 minutes, and it's been gorgeous to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The way he staggered the deepwater launches to make sure he stuck the flood and gave them crap maneuvering options. Just so many things to like there. Big fan right now.
One thing I don't like is TSY not focusing fire on one particular target.
Well, Entity may also be not giving them many opportunities to do that. Might be not giving them any looks, huh?
It's a possibility as the Minotaur gets out of the smoke to get spotted. Confusion for that one. Gearing sees the deepwater torpedoes.
Doesn't care about them.
Hugo now detected.
Yeah, he was lit on the surface. I think he might have gotten in a bit of a gunfight. He's out of smokes, too. He can't break this line of sight.
Well,
and he's getting absolutely...
He's got radar.
He's getting absolutely pummeled by these Napoli secondaries.
Right.
Down to 1,600 HP in there.
Just coughed up a lot of health for free, basically.
TSY contesting the A-cap. Entity trying to contest the D-cap. It's a close game. Well, okay, it was a close game. It is a close game. That's right. That 30 points just cuts the lead now.
And notably, though, NTT down 2 ships. TSY still has every ship on the board.
Yep, TSY with all of their pieces still in play. I have a couple of, definitely some low-health ships, but man, are they making the most of it right now. Riddled's gearing in trouble. He's going to go down here, I think. I think surely the Minotaur or the Harugumo is going to bag
There's
him.
the radar. Yep, there's the radar. Gumo also smoking.
A handful of shells will do it. You have to believe they're going to get there, and they do.
Yep. Riddle tastes the rainbow.
TSY with a bunch of ships at half or less HP, but making it work right now.
Poor Gdansk in Ohio. Look at this. This is catastrophic for TSY.
Oh, a beautiful torpedo salvo. Riddle's gearing says goodbye on his way out the door and takes a battleship with him.
Yep, and opens the door back up again. He just kind of shoves his foot through that door, opens it up for NTT to make a comeback.
6 minutes to play. It's an 11-point game and a 2-ship lead for TSY, but their board pieces are badly beat up. Arguably, Philemon's Bungo is the healthiest thing they have, and he's also the farthest thing away from anything.
Right.
They have so many ships.
Only detected now.
So many ships that are possible 1 to 2 salvo kills, depending on what's shooting at them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Why would you do that, Delny? He got lucky there. The Bungo didn't lead him quite right.
That's
Oh
not what I'm looking
no!
at.
Oh no!
That's what I'm looking at.
The San
That's what I'm looking
Martin goes down to torpedoes here in Thunderdome.
He had hydro on, but he was reversing.
Oh
So he saw the
no!
torpedoes too late.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Entity cuts the
NTT
lead,
still, yeah,
or I should say, changes
still
the
looking
lead.
to lose on time.
Yep. If TSY can bag the decap, big hit from the Bungo right there.
The Q's
Q-
like, I guess I can
What
heal
is
that.
what is Q doing? Man, you can't stay here. You got to bail. Don't give no. Do
Yeah,
not sell your
I don't
ship for
understand.
this.
I don't understand the idea of shooting and getting spotted the whole time. But I
No.
guess the gearing was detecting him anyway.
I do not know. He cannot die here. He has to let them have this cap and just
he
run.
can't die. That's right, he does.
They have a lead. Just bail, my dude. All right, he finally seems to have figured that out. I think the caller was screaming at him. Stop.
They don't have the lead. Look at the score timer.
Oh, my apologies. They don't. Okay, but it's close. It's close enough you can't afford to lose the ship.
You can't afford to lose the ship, which is ultimately why I think they called him off, because it wasn't working out as well as they'd hoped. Here comes Bungo on Bungo action.
Ooh, not
enough.
bad, but not enough yet. But the game's got time. 70 seconds left in the game. They're still continuing to shoot Yandere, whose next heal is 40 seconds away. So if they can get a fire to light on this, the Utrecht might yet be able to burn this guy out. They can't spot him anymore, though.
And Filament's going to be looking for this shot. He's
100%.
Take it, even if it's not spotted.
But he's blind firing. Less than 60 seconds now. They have no visibility on the ship that they desperately need to kill. That's Yandare's Bungo.
Yeah, if I'm Filament, I'm putting the plane up and taking the shot. I mean, 44 seconds. It's either you get the kill or you go back to port, and that's it.
And Yandare's next heal's coming up in 5. They catch Krutz's Minotaur here in the middle of the map. He might have a chance to kill Hugo finally. He can't. Hugo's got some hard cover. If they can kill the
20
Minotaur.
seconds. Now they're looking at the Gumo in front of him. And Bungo gets torpedoed.
Yep.
Because he was going so slow.
Yep. Filament way out here at the bottom of the map takes a torpedo and goes down. Entity holds on, Zath. A game that I wasn't convinced they were going to win. They found a way.
Life finds a way. We need to find another game, apparently. As
that's a
winner
2-0.
screen up.
That's a 2-0 win, baby.
As indeed a 2-0 sweep. All right, so chat. That means that we need to go switching.
Yeah, we need to see if we can find a game 3
switch.
because our next scheduled match is 35 minutes away.